Hello everybody. I wanted to sit you guys down and tell you that I got in trouble this weekend. And I just want to be really honest about it because it's really affected me.
Make it sound like you got arrested.
Not in trouble with the law. In trouble with my husband, which is almost worse.
Is it? I don't know about that.
Michael sat me down while I was laying in bed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were already down.
I was comfy in bed taking a little nap, and he gets up in my face, and he's like, not like aggressively. Like,
No, this was polite. I was being gentle.
Kind of. You said, what were your words? You were like, I have something really serious I need to talk to you about that you do that I don't like.
I might be a little bit over dramatic.
He's always dramatic. That's like his thing. But he said there's something very serious that he doesn't like that I was doing.
Over the weekend, we were visiting Fort Myers to film some accessible travel content. And one of the places that we visited was the Edison and Ford Estate, which was beautiful. It's like a bunch of old-timey houses and a garden. It's awesome.
It's really pretty. It's like their like snowbird house. Is that the right direction? Coming down here for the
it's a
winter.
snowbird.
Yeah, snowbird house or like estate. And there was like one for Edison, one for Ford. There were like all of their staff housing, like sitting areas. It was really pretty and right on the water. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, me getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael went to the bathroom and I was strolling around and people watching a little bit.
So on my way back from the bathroom, Amanda gives me what I would describe as like a look that says 1,000 words. Like,
That's the look.
Is that the look? So she does this thing, and it's not just this one occasion. It's happened multiple times throughout our relationship where I call it giving me a Jim Halpert. If you haven't seen The Office, just give that a Google and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
And go watch The Office, because what are you doing?
Yeah, The Office is great. But when something weird or noteworthy happens to us in public, Amanda will turn to me as if I'm holding the camera for her personal documentary and then proceed to break the fourth wall and give me a look just like Jim. She'll be like something, just wanting me to be like, yep, that was real weird.
I'm communicating with my eyes. I'm wearing my emotions on my sleeve. There's nothing wrong with that.
But there is.
Oh, and that finger, this finger, yeah. So I happened to have my phone in my hand, like close to my face, when we were having this conversation laying in bed, and I snapped a quick picture without him knowing, and he had his freaking finger up, and he was like, I have a problem. And I'll insert it'll be on the thumbnail, I'm sure, but I'll insert the photo here as well.
So, my problem, if there is one, is that in this particular occasion, she gives me that look, and I walk up, and I'm curious, so I say, "What's up? What happened? What was that look?" And then she won't tell me.
I said I would tell him later when we were at an appropriate
Wow, I
distance.
did the finger again.
I know, the reprimand finger. And so I told him the story later,
But my opinion is that if you can't tell me the story because the people involved are within earshot, they are most certainly within eyeshot.
They were much too involved in their own situation. I assure you, they were not looking at me, and I needed to share the tea with Michael without saying anything so he could start paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's important to say what happened. This lady came out of the gift shop and she was distraught and kind of strongly talking to the welcome center man, which I'm pretty sure is like a volunteer of this museum, because I think it's like a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So like, I think it was a volunteer, and she was enraged at the fact that she paid $2 for a soda in the machine and the soda didn't come out. So,
and I'm all for getting your money for what you paid for, or getting what you paid for.
Yeah, and so am I. Like, they should somehow give her money back, but she was not having it. She was really upset at this. She was kind of yelling at her husband, at the welcome man. Everybody in like the whole vicinity is kind of looking back and forth between everybody, like trying to gauge what was going on. And so I was like, okay, Michael's gonna want in on this
So
information.
everybody's running amok, and just like Jim Halpert, Amanda's silent, just turns to me with a little smirk.
So I thought that he would want to be part of that, but I guess he doesn't want to be part of that.
Well, I live in fear of the day that either the person who's being crazy or somebody with the person that's being crazy is going to see that and cause some altercation. But
Michael has a very, very strong fear of conflict. He's working on that in therapy.
that I am.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't be getting involved, but like if you're being loud, you're involving me. Like that's not my fault.
Yeah.
So another time that this happened, literally this week, is we were on an airplane flying home from somewhere, and two different times and both the same thing. There and back, and both the same thing. But people were coughing. Like, they sounded like they were dying. Like, I think these people had pneumonia on the airplane. That's why that's why I was so upset.
Yeah, I will say it's hard because you don't really know why people are coughing and whatever, but you don't like to be right next to someone who's coughing when you're not sick. Nobody does.
Also, disclosure for my mental wellness is I have a thing for getting like sick, like a phobia of getting sick, and like OCD, like contamination, like issues. So that being said, I usually feel much more strongly when people are coughing or sneezing and stuff around me, and I was trying to woo-saw.
And part of that woo-saw, you bet, was a Jim Halpert look after every few coughs.
Okay, and he said that to me on the airplane. He's like, what if they see you? Stop doing that. In my defense, we were in first class with the head things that are like wings on the side, and I'm looking at him right next to me. Nobody is seeing that. Literally no one. I was trying to communicate like, oh God, are we gonna get sick? And you did the same thing to me on the way there because we were not in first class and we had a seatmate that looked ill.
Our seatmate needs a lesson. I didn't handle this one great. I know that I had maybe some body language that seemed bothersome.
This is Michael. He's in the middle and I'm on the aisle, and I'm in the middle, okay? And he's like, the whole flight, he's like this.
So our seatmate is...
And I'm the problem for giving you the Jim Halpert.
Yeah, so our seatmate we just got really lucky on our flights recently that everyone seemed to be sick, but our seatmate was coughing here and there. I was ready to sort of try to, for my mental health, be like, oh, it's allergies, it's the spring, we're fine.
Which it still could be.
Still could be, but about 45 minutes into the flight, after coughing right around us for that whole time, our seatmate pulls a mask out of her bag and puts it on.
Yeah. And she's progressively coughing.
And it's getting worse and worse. I see her take like Ricolas one after the other. I don't know how we didn't get sick. She must have been on the tail end of it, but...
Yeah, I mean, and she could have had allergies. It is allergy season, but clearly Michael and I, honestly, it's post-COVID.
Yeah, I mean,
We've been a little nervous about getting sick.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my thing is, if you're going to wear the mask to prevent the spread of your illness, wear it the whole time. Don't take it off to drink your drink, or maybe you have to drink. I don't know.
I mean, we were on a 5-hour flight. You have to drink.
The more I'm listening to this, the more I'm feeling like I'm unreasonable.
Yeah, we sound really unwell. Don't judge us on this. We are so far off topic from my Jim Halpert look.
Anyway, moral of the story is... maybe wait till we're alone to shoot me the Jim Halpert. That's
fine, but I think that other people, like maybe like Hannah or somebody, would want to be watching the drama. So I'm gonna give her the look like, hey, look over that way. Like,
is
what's
that what
going
it
on?
is?
Yeah, like, don't you want to know what's happening? Like, I feel like you would want to know.
Yeah.
So moral of the story is I think I should continue as planned because I don't know if I can change it anyway.
Yeah, old habits die hard.
If you've been wondering where we've been for the last 2 months, well, it's been like unwell, kind of well,
travel,
bad, travel, unwell. So I've been having some like health issues that we're not even sure what to say right now. So honestly, that's gonna have to be a future video. But yeah, that's what's been going on. But now I'm feeling really good. So we are back to filming again. And between all of that, we did Wheel the World in Tampa, where we live. What did we do? Oh, we went to LA and saw Hannah and Shane, and then we were back here, and then we traveled again, and then we went to Fort Myers. So we've just kind of been like in between like sickness travel for like 2 months. But now I am not sick. We're still traveling, but I'm not sick. So that's good. We are happy to be healthy. And I feel like it's one of those things where like when you're off and on sick for so long, you just appreciate your well-being.
Oh yeah,
so
that really
much.
wears on you.
Yeah. So I'm feeling very motivated right now to film and to share more of our life. And we have like a whole list of videos that we're going to be filming. So I'm very excited to be doing this again and feeling a little bit more like myself.
Stay tuned.